How many of you have seen videos like this on Instagram? A lot of people are wondering why anybody even buys sex toys. Some people think that there are just too many single people out there. Why would anybody want to buy something like this? Today, I'm going to be interviewing a sex toy vendor. She's going to be telling us some of the reasons people buy sex toys. Maybe because of long distance relationship, maybe because of lack of sexual satisfaction. Are single people the only ones that buy these things? And what are some tips that she can give to people to satisfy their partner so they don't have to lean towards sex toys? And what kind of sex toys do people buy the most? And who are the ones that buy sex toys the most, male or female? This is the Lucky Udo experience.
Hi, my name is Goodness Steve, but people know me as Adult Toys. So today we're going to be discussing about toys, the type of toys people like to buy, why people buy toys, and whether it makes a difference in their relationship or not, and everything you need to know about toys, sex toys in Nigeria, what people think about toys, and so on. There are a lot of men that they wouldn't want to go oral with their women. Why some men, they tell me that they need a toy that they can use because they don't want to cheat on their wife. It's not everybody, it's not every man that wants their women using toys, but it's because they don't understand that when it comes to toys, there are toys that can help a woman to enjoy her man better. Women buy sex toys the most. So minors are the people that I think don't need sex toys for any reason. If you're using it for masturbation, you have to be careful on how to use it because excessive use of it can have a lot of effects.
Hey, the way you're talking about this thing, please God, I'm not promoting all these things. I only just said you should just educate it. The way you're saying it now, before somebody will feel like, please, small. Between a man and a woman, who buys sex toys the most?
Women buy sex toys the most, yeah. We have more women than men, of course. So women buy sex toys, and men even buy for their women more. So women buy the most.
Wow, are you serious? Men buy for their women?
Because there are a lot of men, for example, there are a lot of men that they wouldn't want to go oral with their women. But these women, they want to feel that, they want to get that feeling, they want to get that pleasure. You can have a discussion with your man. Your man can decide to use these toys for you. And at the end of the day, everybody is okay. And everybody is happy. And the relationship is strong and is better. So yes, using toys actually help relationship a lot. So you don't need to be secretive about it. It's something you have to discuss with your partner about. And yeah, with good understanding, he will see needs why you need that. And when it comes to being addicted to it, excessive use of everything is actually not good. But when you are using it with your partner, trust me, you're not going to be addicted to your toys. It's going to open up, it's going to help you because there are women with low libidos, and at the end of the day, when you start using these toys and start discovering yourself with your partner, you will see that it's going to help your libido increase and you will tend to enjoy your man more. So it's a tool to enhance sex. It's not a tool to fall in love with. At the end of the day, you can't fall in love with an object. You can fall in love with your man the more. So when you are using it with your man, you wouldn't want to use it when your man is not around. That is how it works. But if you are using it for masturbation, you have to be careful on how to use it because excessive use of it can have a lot of effects. It can have a lot of effects on your clitoris because when your clitoris gets used to coming in a particular way, it's going to be difficult for a man to keep up with that same rhythm. So it's actually best to use it with a man, or when you are using it on yourself to discover yourself, you have to limit the number of times you use it. You use it when it's due, when it's necessary. Don't be addicted. So that is it.
Wow, that's interesting to hear. So what kind of sex toys do people buy the most?
Okay, when it comes to the type of sex toys women prefer, I think they prefer the sex toys that has a suction stimulation. The sex toys like the Rose vibrator or the normal one vibrator, they like the suction effect. They like to feel like they are being sucked. It has a very good rhythm, so people prefer to buy rose vibrators a lot. A lot of women, they go for that.
Wow, that's crazy. So what kind of people buy these things? Are there single people or married people?
Women buy sex toys the most, yeah, because there are more women than men, and women like sex toys because it helps them enhance their relationship with their partners, and they like using it to discover their self. Like this one, these toys are really good because they have manufactured it in a way that even if the man is abroad or overseas, he can control it with their remote, while the woman here over in Nigeria is putting it on, so they can communicate, talk to each other, talk dirty. At that moment, they are being intimate with each other even though they are away, so it helps create that bond between them even though they are far away, and also help them to look forward to talking to each other more often. So yeah, there are toys like that.
Hmm. Okay, see, the main reason I'm having this interview section with her, in case some of you are wondering, it's because of addiction. The addiction to sex toys. Whenever people see sex toy vendors, some of them they have this disgust for it. And like she mentioned, sex toys were designed for different purposes. I mean, there are people that are disabled, and there are certain things that they cannot experience like you and I. I'm sure that things like this were designed for them. Maybe I don't really know so much. Maybe some of these things were designed to avoid people from cheating. I am not an ambassador of things like this. I am not making this interview to promote it, but I'm just having this interview section to ask questions. And these questions, if some of you watch till the end, it's going to help you to understand society better. It's going to help you to understand the opposite sex better. We hear that a lot of women buy these things. It is possible that some of them are in relationships and they have bought these things without the knowledge of their partner, and they secretly use it at the expense of losing affection for their partner. So if you watch this interview, it will give you a perspective, and that will really help you to understand your relationship and understand, you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm curious about something. Do you think selling sex toys, I understand you've highlighted some of the positive part of it. At some point, do you think that these things make relationship better or destroy relationships?
Okay, yes. Using sex toys actually makes relationship better because it's not something you need to be secretive about. When you have a partner, you can communicate with your partner, you can open up to your partner, and you guys can discuss about toys. And it's not everybody, it's not every man that wants their women using toys, but it's because they don't understand that when it comes to toys, there are different type of toys. There are dildos and there are vibrators. There are toys that can help a woman to enjoy her man better. So using sex toys helps keep the relationship, because there are a lot of men, for example, there are a lot of men that they wouldn't want to go oral with their women. No foreplay, nothing engaging. It's just always straight to the point. So they do complain about that. So I tell them to use these toys. There are still toys, there are vibrators I do recommend for them to use. And just talk to your partner, you can use it on them. So after using these toys, and by the moment they use this toy, it tends to stimulate them so much that they will be very, very wet. It was like a form of foreplay. A lot of touchy here and there, and everywhere is good. So yeah, that's just few. The complaints are quite personal and everything, but at the end of the day, there are still toys that can be recommended for them. Yes.
Oh wow, interesting. So can you show us some of the toys you have and tell us about them?
So this toy, wait, let me get the oh god, this one is so far. Okay, let me just start with this. Like this is a vibrating black mamba. We call it VDM, vibrating dark mamba. It's dark, so people love it because this can stick on the surface very easily and it vibrates, so you just need to just stick it on somewhere and you're good to go. Then this is a pants vibrator. So some of these toys, you can wear it out. These are for couples that are fun. You can wear this out with your partner and he can use the remote, control it. People that like to play naughty. And this is the rose vibrator, the best-selling toy that everybody likes. So this one, if you want to get the feeling of you are soft, this is a go. And it's very, very good for beginners, people that want to start to discover themselves, people that, especially for women that are circumcised, people that don't enjoy sex or feel sex with low libido. So this toy is good.
Hey, the way you're talking about this thing, please God, I'm not promoting all these things. Oh. I only just said you should just educate it. The way you're saying it now, before somebody will feel like, please, small. In fact, these are just some of the things I really wanted you to talk about. Apparently, I've been looking for somebody who have consumed sex toys in a way that it has affected their lives negatively. I'm looking to invite someone like that to come to my platform to share their story. We are going to hide their identity because we want people to understand that too much of everything can be bad. And you were talking about oral this thing. Was that part of life? Is that something that we are supposed to even do naturally? I don't know. Or somebody designed it, others began to copy it, and now people are demanding for it in their relationships, in their marriage. And then when somebody who feels like, no, I can't do this, they feel like that person is not satisfying them, and they begin to turn to artificial pleasure, which is sex toys. And to be honest, these things I believe can go a long way to impact their relationship, because the moment you discover that you can enjoy satisfaction without your partner, you begin to lose affection for your partner, and before you know, you begin to lose the sense of enjoying companionship with that person. And that can really go a long way to ruin that relationship or that marriage. So what I wanted to clarify is if sex toys is really for everybody. And I wanted you to use this opportunity. As much as you love to do your business, you want to educate people, because what you don't want is relationships to be ruined, right? Good. You want people to really, really understand why people use this and who should not use it, and the extent people should use it. Please just talk about all of the dangers of using this from a perspective of people who are not supposed to use it.
That is why I have my page, my Instagram page on this restriction. If you are not up to 21 years old, you won't be able to see my page. And even though I advertise mainly on TikTok, when people come to me to buy, I always refer them to my Instagram page to go and pick the toy they want, because I have them displayed there. So when they click on the link to go to my Instagram page, and when they come and tell me I can't find it, I will not ask you, you're not up to 21. I will not say, oh sorry, I don't sell to minors. So minors are the people that I think don't need sex toys for any reasons. Of course, they should be in school, and I think sex toys are designed for different people because there are different sex toys. There are toys for men with what's it called? For men that can't get hard. For men that have issue with their penis, there are still toys for men like that. There are still toys for it's like a penis pump that can help to suction the penis to make it harder. For people that have issues with their penis being hard, people that lose erection very quickly. So there are toys for them. There are toys like that, and there are also cock rings like that for men like that. Also for women, there are toys they are designed for women that have issue with their vaginal walls, because there are women that have these issues where their vaginal walls are so tight, making sex very painful for them. They can start with tools like the dilators to help loosen that area so that they can enjoy sex the more, because one of the reasons some people don't involve themselves in sexual activities or tend to run away from them with their partners because of the pain they get from it. There are toys that can help you relieve that. So there are different toys for different people. So it's not just about buying dildos and buying random toys, and that is why toys are tools for self-discovery. You can use it to discover yourself. So when I have a lot of men come to me and tell me that they don't they hardly get, when they get hard they lose their erection very quickly. So men like this, when I send them the penis pump or cock rings, they do come with a lot of reviews. So toys are really designed for different type of people, different type of pleasure. There are different type of pleasure tools for different people, but overall I think anybody that is on a journey to discover their self can use toys, as long as they are up to the right age. They can. That's it.
Okay, but would you agree with me that some people abuse it?
I think there are people that abuse toys. Yeah, that is why all those people need to write the right information, need to be educated.
Are there been have there been situations where ladies come to you to say that, maybe ladies or guys come to you to say that the reason they are buying it is because their partner is not satisfying them properly?
Okay, like some of the complaints the men complain about their wife, it's not totally the wife's fault, because men don't want to admit that sometimes they are not actually good in bed. And these are reasons, because there are reasons for that, because some men don't really know the right places to touch their women. They just go straight to the point, and on the long run all this makes sex very very boring, and it makes it feel like a job that they are doing. And since they are wives and they have other issues that stress them out, they won't want to engage in all those activities. But when they complain about it, I do recommend them to try toys with their wife, and I've had a lot of them say that it really made a difference, and for the first time in a long time their wife was very very wet, and they had a very good time. And I had one say that the wife even came back the next time asking him for more. Let them try the toy out. So why some men, they tell me that they need a toy that they can use because they don't want to cheat on their wife for no reason. I don't know why, but they just come to me and say they need a toy they can use like privately, that they don't want to be sleeping around, but they just need something discreet, and I give them toys that they can use within their self, you know. And also sometimes when their wife is maybe pregnant or on her period, there are toys the wife can use on them, you know, to still keep everything going, to make their relationship bond grow more. Instead of looking for that outside, there are other toys you can use and substitute that moment, and everything is good. Yeah.
Tell us about those complaints. I want people to learn from this episode.
Oh, there are a whole lot of complaint concerning men from the ladies, because it boils down to some men, them not enjoying sex with their partners, because some of their partners maybe they are so basic, rough, don't engage in oral sex, don't touch, no foreplay, nothing engaging. It's just always straight to the point. So they do complain about that. So I tell them to use these toys. You know, there are still toys, there are vibrators I do recommend for them to use. And you know, just talk to your partner, you can use it on them. So when after using these toys and by the moment they use this toy, it tends to stimulate them so much that they will be very very wet. It was like a form of foreplay, a lot of touchy here and there, and everywhere is good. So yeah, that's just few the complaints are quite personal and everything, but at the end of the day there are still toys that can be recommended for them. Yes.
Interesting. So thank you very much for taking us through this discussion. this conversation. I appreciate your time so much, and I appreciate your honesty as well. It means a lot, and it tells a lot about your personality. Thank you so much for giving me this episode for the Lucky Udo experience. And hey guys, I hope you all learned something from this episode. A lot of people have never really saw sex toys from this perspective. When people see it, they see it with disgust, and to be honest, I am included as well. But this episode has reshaping my perspective about it, and I have come to understand that there are people who are not privileged like I am. Some people have medical conditions like HIV that may not allow them to have sexual relationship with people, and these are the kinds of people that may have to depend on these toys. And I think this episode should be shared to group chats and to people need to understand it. And please, the purpose of having this interview is entirely for education. Okay, this is what we do on the Lucky Udo experience. So in the comment section, you can indicate what other topics you like us to have. And if there's someone out there who wants to talk about sex toys, somebody who have used it to enhance their relationship, or someone who have used it and it ruined their relationship, please reach out to the number you see on the screen. This is our number. You can reach out to us if you want to share your story. Thank you so much for watching this. The audio version of this interview is going to be uploaded on Spotify, the Lucky Udo experience. So go to Spotify right now and search the Lucky Udo experience. All right, thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let's say bye to the viewers. 1 to go. Bye. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, thank you for watching this episode of the Lucky Udo experience. Please, if you would like to assist anyone, please reach out to the number on the screen. We are the follow-up team of the Lucky Udo studio, and I am Bright.
I'm David.
I'm Latifa.
Veronica.
I'm Messi.
Our job as the follow-up team is to make sure that everyone who shares their story are not left unattended. My colleague will walk you through on how the follow-up team was created.
Let me walk you through the history of why we created the follow-up team. Over the years, we discovered that people reach out to our guests pretending to help them, while their sole aim is to take advantage of them. Because of this, we stopped putting out our guest phone number online to protect them from these predators. Also, we stopped putting out our guest account number. There are situations whereby people receive help, then stop giving updates. For example, people receive donations for their healthcare or educational purposes, but once they get the fund, they use the money to upgrade their phone or change their clothes, leaving the intended purpose unattended to. Most of the time, we only got to know people got help through the people that donated to them after waiting for an update, leaving Lucky Udo studio effort wasted. There are also situations whereby people received money then stopped giving updates, thinking the money will keep coming in. Because of this, we stopped making use of their personal account and making use of the foundation account. If you love to support any of our guests, kindly reach out to the account number on the screen so we can monitor and track the whole process.
We are seeing some situations where people receive support and do not use the money for what it's meant for. They stop replying to our messages and stop giving updates, leaving people that support wondering what happened. That makes it look like nothing was done, and effort of Lucky Udo studio are not seen.
So the reason the follow-up team was created is simple. We want to track every story, know what support came in, and confirm it was used the right way. That is why we are seeking the cooperation of the public. Whether you are watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or anywhere else, we need your support to make this work. Cooperating with the follow-up team helps you in many ways. It helps you know that your support is going to the right place. It's also helped the world see that this platform is truly changing lives. At the end of the day, this is not just about telling stories. It is about changing lives.
We are calling out for sponsorship and partnership. Every day we interview different kind of people with all kind of stories. Among are those who need help with school, health, therapists, sponsors, justice, legal support, business training, or even someone just to talk to. We need partnership to grow this brand. We can do more and we can go further. But to do that, we need support from the right people. If you would like to be a partner or sponsor, kindly reach out through the email address on the screen. luckyudustudio@gmail.com. Once again, we are the follow-up team and we're doing our best to keep this platform impactful and transparent. Thank you for watching and thank you for being part of the Lucky Udo experience.
Bye.